just how huge a win tonight could be for their careers. And on the flip side, a loss could be even more damaging.
The Raw Women's Champion, Becky Flair.
Here comes the Queen!
And introducing the champion from the Queen City, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution. Corey, many people believe Charlotte may be the best pure athlete the women's division has ever seen.
It's hard to argue that statement. Charlotte Flair has backed up every claim she has made since arriving at WWE.
What's this?
Well, I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Multi-time champion. Oh, the referee needs to get control of this.
Yeah, that didn't take long. Right across the face. Dating back to their days in NXT, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair have been best friends. They were part of the Four Horsewomen and Team PCB, but the two haven't always been sisters like they want you to believe. And, I wish an immediate end to their little tea time. It's absolutely absurd.
No, it's cute. Big spot in the match here. Becky Lynch with the offense.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. To the outside where she has all the time in the world to do what she needs to do. Here she goes, back in the ring now. Something to keep in mind when squaring up with Becky Lynch is the last kicker can just as easily lock you in a submission as she can realign your spine with a suplex.
Yeah, it's obvious. Becky Lynch's repertoire is impressive. What concerns me the most, Cole, are her vicious strikes to an opponent. I'd say they'd cross the border of illegal.
The damage has been done. As we mentioned, something that's become a trademark of Becky Lynch is her ability to dominate an opponent in a split second. And Corey, it's outrageous to imply that Becky breaks the rules in her matches.
The first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion wants to show that it doesn't matter who you are. When you play with straight fire, you are going to get burned.
An area where we've seen Becky Lynch excel was as SmackDown Live Survivor Series captain. She unified the Blue Brand's women to take on their Raw rivals.
Listen, I stay objective when it comes to brand rivalries, Cole, but the Irish last kicker made sure her team was prepared, knowing the Raw women were not going to back down.
Nice job by Charlotte there.
Look at the Queen go!
Oh, yeah, here's Charlotte.
Attacking the head now.
When we talk about Becky Lynch being the team captain for the Women's SmackDown Live team at Survivor Series, it's important to remember she won a match for that honor. Though I think there should have been an asterisk next to her victory.
Oh, give me a break, Corey. Becky bested 4 other superstars in a fatal 5-way elimination match for the honor. Quit calling for asterisks on a legitimate win.
That shot was perfect. If you get hit with a lot more of those, getting nailed once turns into a full-scale beating. When the bell rings, the last kicker from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch is going full force at her opponent.
For the record, Cole, I don't need to be down with the straight fire to recognize that Becky Lynch is always happy to throw down when a superstar gets in her way.
Corey, it's straight fire!
Going all the way up. That back's got to be aching now. Set it in place here.
Guys, when talking about Becky Lynch bringing the fight to an adversary, we are talking about the energy, resilience, and the spirit of a woman who will not be denied. That is why Becky is known for bringing that straight fire.
Byron, that almost resembled something actually insightful. I'll give Becky Lynch her props, but she needs to remember, if she's too aggressive, that straight fire can be extinguished.
That was okay. Keep working on it. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Becky Lynch may be starting to fade here, but you can bet there's still plenty of gas left in her tank.
Well, it was just a few moments ago that it looked like she was going to sail to victory, but it looks like her opponent Bexploder. This one's over, guys. Charlotte is in trouble.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
She is on fire. And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her.
Look out. There she goes. Making the climb here, guys. And now, that's a great example of a highly efficient and highly effective strike. What placement. And she's driven to the mat hard. Great offense by Charlotte. Drop kick.
Beautiful. When I think of the saddest betrayals in WWE history, Charlotte cutting down her father in front of the entire WWE Universe might be the most heartbreaking. That was just brutal. Oh man, she is rolling now. Now we have Becky Lynch on the attack.
So damaging. That landed perfectly. Becky Lynch with the offense. Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Byron, you mentioned that moment where Charlotte fired her father. It was harsh, but she brought up a good point. Back then, folks still called her Ric Flair's daughter. Well, Rick may have led her to success, but she's become a megastar without him. Now they've patched things up, and the world will soon know him as Charlotte Flair's dad instead.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. And she gets her with the elbow.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
The dangers of this ladder match are evident as these competitors are clearly struggling to stay in this.
Now we have Becky Lynch on the attack.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
All measured up.
And there's a quick kick. Uh-oh. Becky Lynch may have it. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Here she goes, up the ladder.
Be careful.
Here we go. Can she pull it down?
We're about to find out. Come on, you gotta move quicker than this.
For once, I agree with you.
And she's back in the ring now.
And it's Charlotte with the reversal. There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
You gotta believe this one's over. Charlotte is getting
Charlotte with the spear.
She can pick up the win here, guys.
She's making the climb now, guys.
And here we go with Charlotte.
Spectacular.
Not stopping now. Going all the way to the top. Look at this.
There doesn't appear to be too much movement on the outside, guys. We might just be looking at the winner of this ladder match.
Here we go, right in the center of the ring.
A perfect place to set up that ladder.
Heading up the ladder now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Look out! This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope she can sustain it.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. She's getting that ladder position perfectly.
Well, setting it up is one thing. Climbing it is entirely different.
Looks like things are about to get a whole lot more dangerous.
Whoa!
What a Rana!
This is how people get seriously hurt.
Or if you're afraid of that, you don't sign up for incoming. Throwing caution to the wind on that one.
Here she goes, up the ladder.
Be careful. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.